Ian, back to winning ways, momentum restored, goals going in. It was a very positive evening in the Papa John's.
Yeah, good game. I thought Leeds came and tried to implement their game plan on us. Clear to see, it looked like a Leeds team. Their identity and brand was there for all to see, and we knew it was going to be a difficult game for us. But I thought our attitude, application, our energy levels were first class. So delighted with what I saw, delighted with the result, and now we must carry that through to Saturday.
I was going to say, difficult to compare the two competitions in some ways. It is back to League One and Accrington on Saturday, which is you've got a different kind of test, but it doesn't do any harm to going on the back of a win, does it?
Always a difficult place to go. You know, what John's doing there is incredible. You know, always competitive, always, you know, in games, always intimidating to go and play there, and we know exactly what we're going to face, and we have to stand up to it. It's a wonderful opportunity for us to really lay the ghost to rest from the Forest Green game and the Cheltenham game, and show everybody what we can do. So we're looking forward to it.
Is that the way to look at it? Because in some ways they're similar type tests, similar clubs, grounds as to Cheltenham and Forest Green, rather than think, blimey, we've got this again. It's like, no, here's a chance to put that right and show that we can do it.
Yeah, and if you're not up for the fight at Accrington, you lose. It's as simple as that. You have to be mentally correct, you need to be physically correct, because they'll ask you questions, and you need to stand up to it and make sure you compete, and then hopefully we can add our quality into the game and make sure that we're on top. But we're under no illusion that this is going to be a tough game for us, but it's a great opportunity for us to also go out there and show what we can do.
I know last year it was a tough one there, but what a different animal you must feel you're going with this time around. And we were decimated with injuries, and I think illness was kicking in, wasn't it? And
yeah, I mean, from a personal point of view, that was probably one of my low points as being the Bolton Wanderers manager. Team decimated with injury and illness. You know, less than half the players available, and still were competitive on the day. But obviously, we were on a horrendous run at the time, and the fans were extremely frustrated with the result that day. And yeah, it was a difficult game for us all. But there's been a huge amount of progression since then. The team is completely different, completely evolved, and yeah, we're excited to go there and show them what we can do.
Yeah, very different team personnel-wise, because January it all started to crank up, and two of the lads that came into us in Dion and James had been at Accrington, which, so they go back on Saturday, and they'll know all about it.
Yeah, I mean, strange for both. I mean, Dion had a lot of success there, but then obviously ended in a difficult way for him, and James didn't have the best of times there, but has come here since and been excellent for us, and we've been excellent for him. So yeah, I mean, nothing to prove for either of them. It's just concentrate on the job at hand, make sure you go and focus on your own individual roles within our team, and apply yourselves correctly. We think they're both very good players, and we hope they go there and show that on Saturday.
I know you feel that things aren't a million miles away, and the league table suggests that. Again, it's just goals scored, I think, keeping you outside the top six at the minute. But nice, as you say, to get on a run again and just show what you're all about, and not prove a point on Saturday, but show that you can go and win these games and get going again.
Yeah, as I said, I think we're 85% there. I think there's a lot of our game that's correct and right. We're dominating games with the ball. We're conceding very few chances, conceding very few goals. We're creating chances. I know it feels like we haven't done, but we have if you look back at it. And it's just about taking them in that last 10%, 15% in the opposition box. Just making sure we win the battle in both boxes, really, and that's something that you really need to concentrate on at Accrington. As I said, everything in between is irrelevant, really. It's both boxes where the business end of football takes place, and hopefully we can do the business there Saturday.
And one end of the box at your end, I mean, has been incredible this season in terms of record stats and goals conceded. I mean, so there's certainly not a lot wrong there.
It doesn't feel it, but I still think there's room for improvement. I still feel that we can get better against the ball, but we have improved significantly against the ball, and the way we manage teams with our possession and control games really limits the opposition to very little. But it's only 13 games in, we've still got 33 games left, a long time to go, and those types of records can go pretty quickly, so we're not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to keep fighting to keep clean sheets and then try and put it right at the other end.
And that happened on Tuesday. Two of the strikers got on the score sheets in Baka and Jon, and then Kieran has got a good strike rate as well. So that must have been pleasing. I know Dion will, so next cap on the rank, he'll be desperate to get a goal, and then everybody's firing again.
Exactly that, and those types of games can start players out on a run. Great to see our forward scoring goals, and I do believe in them. They don't become bad players in 3 games. We've had 3 lean games. Obviously not what we wanted, but we mustn't forget what they've done historically. The end of last season, for instance. So we have a firm belief in them, and we think they can score goals. So we'll keep on creating and doing the best we can to create. Obviously, try and tweak things to produce even more creativity, and eventually they'll take the chances.
Jon came off with a bit of a knock. I know that was sort of precautionary release. Is he going to be okay? And I know Josh a little tweak as well.
Josh, back spasm. I think we've all had one of those in our time, and they can be really uncomfortable. They can settle really quickly, so we're hopeful for him for the weekend. And Jon slightly rolled his ankle, but nothing major. He'll be fine as well for Saturday.
But you do have to make a change, because Connor's had his 5 yellow cards, unfortunately. But again, that's part of the modern game, and people are going to get suspended, aren't they?
The way the game is, he's more of a victim of the system and the way the game is nowadays than being a dirty player. He doesn't go out there and intentionally get booked, but you get booked for very little nowadays, and Connor's had 5, but it's a great opportunity for someone else and take his place and step into the team and show everybody what they can do.